Hello everyone and welcome back to another day on the channel that loves a challenge. I am your host, Subnautica. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. I am doing pretty swell, just setting up the stream as always. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all of that good stuff helps the channel grow. Hit that notification bell so you are in the know and tell your friends today. Alright, give me just half a second to finish up my chat so I can see. Theo, hello and welcome. Classic Joe, what do you mean remember me? What kind of question is that? Just because you haven't been here for a bit? It's like asking your friend to be like, hey, do you remember me? Yeah, of course I remember you, Joe. You've been like you were one of our earliest like come-ins to the channel from way back when. Yeah, like, Luft was actually asking about you the other day. She was wondering where you were at and if you were doing okay, so... I'm glad that you're here, and I can tell her, yeah, you popped in. Go ahead, girl. She'd be interested to hear it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. How is everyone doing today? Back at the good old Ark days. Yeah. Unfortunately, Ark is not the same that it used to be. Even the Ark Ascendant. Like, I can see, like, the appeal of... You're playing Ascendant? Yeah, I enjoyed Ascendant, like, but it wasn't... I don't know. It wasn't, like, the same, if that makes sense. Warning, emergency power only. What do you... Ah, it must have been the other one down there. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I played it for a bit. It wasn't the same game, so I'm kind of really sad about it. Alright, so, our goals for today. Number 1, build a base in the Cove. Number 2... Yeah, they low-key added too much shit and just made the game not as fun. It just doesn't feel the same. Yeah, it's got a lot of upgrades and cool stuff added to it, but it's not the same kind of game is the problem. Like, Ark felt like it had some type of, I don't know, struggle, if that makes sense, and now it doesn't feel like it has that struggle anymore. Maybe it's just me, but... Hold on, let me look something up while I have a moment, because I've been meaning to think about it. Get out of here quickly, Mark. I don't need you right now. We are looking for... especially at close range, the amount of damage depends on the player's infection stage. So, yeah, that's what it is. Warpers attack dealing a high amount of damage. They can also shoot projectiles that deal 10 damage per hit. A Warper can warp in aggressive fauna as well. Oh! That explains a lot. A Warper can warp in aggressive fauna. I didn't realize that. The amount of damage is based on the infection level. Luckily, I haven't had an issue with them warping anything in towards me. But I have had them do the other stuff. Alright, so, yeah, let me not look too deep into this. I feel like I will cause problems for myself if I do. Yeah, I miss the bolas and bows and the arrow battles on the beach huts. Now people are using tech and shit. They don't want to actually fight. I mean, nobody really wants to actually fight. Let's be honest. That's the truth of the matter. Everybody wants to get the fight done and over with real quick. Alright, so we have a base and a filter system that I'm going to have to go ahead and bring down there. The base is going to need a lot of stuff. So let's start working on things that we can throw into the back of the thing here. So we're going to need a hatch. So quartz, 1 quartz, 2 titanium. Quartz. I don't think we have any quartz. We'll probably have to go looking for it. It's not an item I carry in stock. It just takes up space, and I don't need glass that often, so... You ever played Subnautica, Joe? Finally, I get to watch one of your streams. Already chaotic year of 25, and it's only been 15 days. Yeah, it's already chaotic year, and it's only been a couple of days into the year, less than 2 weeks. But, I mean, the stream has managed to go for about 2 weeks, too, so it's been pretty good. How you doing, Primrose? How's life been? What's been going on with you? Like the gamble of not knowing if you're gonna rage quit, pull a fuck this bullshit game, and walk away with half a stack of metal? Oh, man. I don't know if I'd be that happy about it. We're gonna need a depth module because this thing will start taking damage where we're about to build the new base if we don't. Never played Subnautica? Oh, you would love it. It is definitely the kind of game that you would have your issues with, I'm sure. Keep the coffee coming so I at least have a steady intake of water. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to need, I have a hatch down. We're going to try and build a large room. So I think 2 plasteel ingots would probably be our best bet. That's going to require a lot of titanium and a lot of lithium, so if we can't get up to the surface, that's kind of going to be our big problem. Yeah, getting up to the surface is going to be one of those big issues. We're gonna have to rely on a fish farm to survive down that deep with nothing but filtered water, because we won't really have access to bleach while we're down there. And yes, I could use a water filtration, but I mean, in the meantime. Oh no, shit! I don't want to do that. Get out of here! No, you can go back. You can go back on here. I don't need you right now. Yeah, you would, if you're like a lot of them big creatures and stuff, and you like survival games, 100% this is your game. I'm playing it blind for the first time, so going in with no prior knowledge has made this difficult as fuck. Loki, like, to call myself a retired gamer because I haven't really spent too much time, like maybe an hour playing games since 23. Gotcha. Now there's other stuff in the world. Almost around the time you stopped streaming Ark. That was like 4 years ago. That was 21. I can tell you because it pops up in my timeline like, hey, you haven't done Ark in a while. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So it's been quite a while that you've stopped them. But it's all cool. There's tons of stuff to do outside. People to hang out with. Stuff to get done rather than sitting around and playing video games. I get you. This is just my hobby. I mean, when it comes down to it at the end of the day, tripping. When it comes down to it at the end of the day, I mean, if video games disappeared, yeah, if I couldn't stream, kind of sucks, but no big issue. Well, this is the year anyway. If we don't make our partnership and start getting our stuff in, I will be quitting streaming. So, it's a make or break it this year. Salvage anywhere? I'm sure there's metal salvage somewhere around here. Come on, guys. There's got to be pieces of my wreck around here. The mushroom forest might actually have some good pieces of wreck, so let me check that. Hey! Welcome! Oh, hold on. I just realized my multi-stream isn't popping up. That's why I'm not seeing some of this stuff. Okay, cool. So many of my favorite sea animal cuttlefish. Have you found a cuttlefish? I have not. I have not yet. Jurianne, hello and welcome. Send me a game with the sea-wielding dinos. I hope it ends up being a decent game. Sword. Oh, the sword-wielding dinos. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Hang out with friends. Still box, so got that going. Should be going to tournaments summertime. Hey, listen. That's a hell of a lot cooler than video games. Boxing is pretty cool. My dad was a champ for the Navy, so I do have a soft spot for boxing. That's deep. What amazes me is it's made by one guy. You know what the funnier part is? You know what amazes me? The fact that he had no intention of ever really doing anything with that. He had intended to go ahead and he just did it as a demonstration thing for something he felt looked cool and everything. And so many people approached him and said, oh my god, this would make an amazing game, that he started turning just his regular, this little side project that he had about dinosaur wielding sword into an actual game. Did you hear that? What the hell was that noise? But yeah, he had no intention of making it into a game. It just... So many people had asked him about it that he was like, hey, yeah, I mean, if people show interest, sure. Yeah, all fun and games till life hits you with a wrist injury and you can't spar for a few weeks. Yeah, but I mean, you can still go through, even if you can't go ahead and throw a punch, you know what you can do? You can practice your footwork, you can study up on your techniques. You know, not being able to physically get in the ring and do the actions doesn't change that there's many ways to go ahead and study. Image training, you know, technique refinement, you can still do some running, breathing stuff. Your dad seems like he was a badass back then. My dad did a lot. My dad has done, like, a ton of things. He has what you call dad lore. It's one of those things that, like, I feel bad because I never know what to do. So you quit streaming when you don't reach the 1K, huh? I will miss the streams then when you don't accomplish it. When I don't accomplish it? Oh. Man, that's sad. I almost feel like you have no confidence that I'll make it. I mean, with the rate that everything's going, I am 100% sure that we will actually hit the goal. Like, the stream has been really, really taken off this year, so I am more than confident. that I'll be able to meet the goal this year. I don't see any wreckage. I see parts that I can scan, but I'm not seeing any wreckage. So I guess let's... Well, I have. But I don't want to say goodbye. Now, we'll be good. I am sure it'll make it. I don't see any problem with making it this year. But I have set the goal that this'll be the year, or it won't. Life has been good. How about you and Luft? We've been all right. We've been all right. She's obviously still busy doing painting and stuff. I am still doing government work. Currently, I'm waiting for the next contract to come in, so I'm just streaming in the meantime. I already got like the interview for the next portion, so I just gotta wait until they finalize stuff. Always my favorite, just diving into the deep with no idea if I'm gonna make it up. Still does her art. Yep, she's still doing art and stuff. She has her own streams. She's been trying to go ahead and do VTuber stuff occasionally here and there. It's a lot harder to make it in the space. I kind of just got semi-lucky when I hit up on Arc and people were interested. But yeah, we're living. We are. Can't say everything's been like the easiest, but certainly not been problematic or anything. Things are expensive as always. You know, we got the presidential inauguration coming up here soon, so that's gonna be a nightmare on wheels. I'm not gonna be able to get in or out of DC. Hope it keeps going great for you two. I wouldn't say it's been going... I mean, our relationship, I don't see anything happening to that anytime soon. In terms of life, you know, life's gonna happen. Life's always gonna do whatever life does. I don't really have a choice. Late stream? I mean, regular time stream, sure. I also realized that, like, even if I do stream early, most of you guys are, like... Most of you guys are not here. Most of you guys are, like, in school and stuff like that. So, it doesn't make sense for me to really be streaming early if the majority of my fan base isn't even gonna, like, be here for the streams. Oh, that's Creatrick. Got this, dude? Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. I'm not too worried.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, let's, do our thing first. Other side. We'll make the ingots. We're just gonna get prepared to build everything down there. So that way we have a second base. Deep in the zone. I'm very concerned about being down there, to be perfectly honest. It's a pretty scary zone. And I don't know how to make a fish farm, so... Didn't go to school because you're suspended, so you're able to watch the stream? Damn! What'd you do to get suspended? What happened? Alright, 2 plasteel. That'll give us the large room. Next thing is going to be thermal vents. we're going to see about wiring up thermal vents. Because there are a couple down there. Thermal plants. We're going to need 5 titanium, aerogel, and magnetite. Alright, 5 fighting. Gotcha. 5 titanium, aerogel. We expect you to be alive on your time of 14. That's the time when something with European guys are going online. We expect you. Well, shit. Here's my sentence to that. Go fuck yourself. You can't expect anything of me. Listen, my adult life, I don't know what... why everybody seems to think that I live, eat, and breathe this stream sometimes. But, like, my adult life kind of takes a little bit of precedence over some of my streams. I'd like to be here on time, and I will do my best to do so. But, like, you guys can't demand I be here. I mean, you can. You can, but, like, that won't get you nowhere. Don't forget to like if you enjoy the streams. Jurian, you're always so good at this. Maybe you should be the streamer. You've got a better handle on it. We're gonna do 2 thermal plants, I think. And we're gonna have to wire them up with power transmitters. Well, let's try 1 thermal plant and see how that works. And we'll go with gold and titanium. Where's the gold? I know I have excess here. 1 gold, 1 titanium. I mean, that time would be the most practical. Yeah, I mean, it's... I'm trying to do my best. You guys will really hate when I have to go ahead and... when a new contract comes in and I'm going to have to start streaming probably even later as I get everything adjusted and see about when the best time to do stuff is going to be. So just be prepared for the stream schedule to get all wonk here shortly. Okay, hold on. Let me check what you said here. It's fucked because the principal saw my TikTok and I'm a boxer. They hold me to a higher standard because you have fighting experience. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. Once you get more, you know, Spider-Man was right. Great power, great responsibility. If you're the one who has the experience and you're fighting with somebody who doesn't, they hold you to a higher decorum and they expect you to go ahead and have a lot more restraint, especially if you're doing some type of martial technique. It's just the way life is. So you got more trouble than you would if you didn't? Yeah, I mean, but there's nothing you could do about it. I mean, it means that they hold you to a higher standard is all. Find it weird that you need to bring your own food to school and the school doesn't give you food. Control contract get extended. I mean, it did on the last one. So, the contract itself... Oh, what the fuck are you? I've never seen that. Is that the fish that takes a bite out of me? Because that's the first time I'm ever seeing one. That's crazy. Why is it out here? Oh, shit! Oh, God. How did I not see that? It did not register with me what the fuck that was at all. Oh, got him. So the contract itself, can get extended, but they have the option every year of renewing it. So, like, if they don't want people on, or if they don't want to extend it, they can technically just cancel it at any time. It's the nature of the beast. Can help moderate, but that's it. What, you don't like the idea of dancing whenever somebody tells you to dance? titanium, because we're always going to be starving for it. What did I say I needed titanium for? I don't know, the power modules. Let's bring another piece of gold just in case I need to do another set of golds. Another set of power extenders down there. I think we should be okay, but better safe than sorry, right? Okay, 5, 2, 2. Should be good. There's also titanium down there, so if we don't want to take it, we can drill it down while we're in the deep. This, we're gonna need to make an alien containment. Provides optimal flora conditions for flora and fauna. Add a hatch to enter. Alright, we're gonna have to get a bunch of glass. So let's use the scanner room for quartz here. I thought I had put an exit on the scanner room, but I guess not. Have you talked to Z after Ark? I haven't talked to Z in quite a bit. I know that he went back to work, and I know that he had a kid. But that's about it. I don't know the rest of it. He's been pretty radio silent these days. Dance on the dance floor when nobody's watching. That's how you get people. There you go. That's it. That's entertaining right there. You just got to do a little shuffle, hit him with the cabbage patch, roll out with the ray gun, and you should be fine. That's entertainment right there. Oh, are they just hidden in there? Hidden pieces of quartz that I can never get to. Alright, we need at least 10 pieces of quartz. Yesterday I told my friend you could floor a guy in about 30 seconds. Did today, so you did that, my arm and my neck got down, and that's how I do it. Station to grab the neck because it's the best place that's awake and everything, so you always go for the neck. Fighting soon, but otherwise just could always get that guy killed. Don't worry. He said sorry to him. Yeah, I mean, I've lived a lot of my life with like martial arts and fighting and stuff like that. So like, I don't know. I've never been too impressed with a lot of fighting and stuff like that. It's never really made me just been like the big wows. Because you know, fighting sucks. Nobody really wants to fight at the end of the day. I mean, yeah, you could want to go fight somebody, but fighting overall just sucks in general.
Welcome aboard,
like,
Captain.
It's tiring. Somebody gets hurt. Everybody gets hurt. Like, you're sore. There's so many bad things to it. Yeah, cool, you can show somebody up and everything, but like, if I could just not fight, I would prefer not to fight. Alright, 3 glass, and I need 2 more. I need 2 more glass, and then I can slap in 2 titanium, and that'll take care of that. And then, so we need, you don't want to have a black eye? Yeah, black eye, broken bone, bruises, be any number of things. None of those really in my top 5 things that I'd like to do right now. Especially if I got to show up to work the next day. Forget it. So I can throw my paltry pride aside, you know, and let you feel as though you're the better man, rather than go ahead and get into a fight. I know what I'm capable of. I don't really have to ever prove it to anybody. And if you feel that you gotta fight to prove it, then, like, I don't know what to tell you. Street fighting is low-key a lose-lose situation in a public setting. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Street fighting sucks. Like, if you gotta go ahead and fight somebody out at a bar, somebody's getting hurt. If a teacher was there, you would get a red card. Then you would need to be in school from 8 to 16. You would need to be on school from 8 to 16. So you'd be stuck there because somebody has to watch you? It's interesting. A red card. So how does it work for, like, getting in trouble and stuff? I don't understand what you mean by red card. Alright, so 2 pieces, that is full up. I think this should give us the basics of what we need. That should give us a alien containment. It should give us the thermal plant, 2 power transmitters, and 1 large room. We don't necessarily need glass. We probably could do windows at some point, but yeah, I don't think we need glass. Just the large room is fine. So that's good. All right. There is something that I am needing to get, and I'm hoping some of you may know where to get it. Do you know where the heat-resistant suit is? Because I am unaware of where it could be. Oh, I'm gonna need a fabricator and stuff down there. Probably a fabricator and a radio. And chargers. Oh boy, there's so many things that need to get done. This is gonna be a multi-dive thing. Titanium, gold, and table coral. I can just carry that on my person. Gotten into a lot of fights over the past year. Confidently say fighting is the most unpredictable thing in the world. Oh, yeah. That's another big thing. When you say it like that, I sound very old, but in my time, you just got detention. Yeah, fighting was a thing that you got detention or maybe a suspension or something. These days, it's a lot different. I think because of how touchy-feely, I like to say it, a lot of stuff has become. There's a lot of stuff that you can't do that you might have been able to get away with in prior years and stuff, but you can't do it nowadays. We'll grab some of these buboes. yeah, does anybody know where the reinforcement is? Because I'm going to need that to start going into some of these heat areas. I have a system where you get carted out of class. Let me take a look. This is the depth module and perimeter defense.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Have we hit all of our signals here? 13-2. For ship abandoned. 2 was kind of deep, but not that crazy deep. Yeah, I don't know where the suit is, so I know there is one. That's about all I know. Centered out of class, if you get sent out of class, you get a yellow card. Then you listen. You need to give back the yellow card and stay after school. And if you have 5, your parents get called. Or how many? Then you need to stay at school from up to 16. Ah, gotcha. Well, I guess let's start heading towards all of our things, because it's got to be near one of them, right? It's got to be in or around where one of these are at. Did gel instead of shampooing your hair. You can do much more with your hair all day long if you put it up. Go shower. All right, have fun. Oh, that was 3. Okay, so we've done 3. I assume there is nothing in 3. Yeah, because I've already opened that up. Alright. 3 is not what we're looking for then. 17 is right back near my base. Manatee, you alright? I like how I can just see Larry off in the distance because of its lettering. $17 is this wreck right here, which I know for a fact there is no suit or anything near, so take that off. Hello, Discord Raider. Life Pod 19. Check near Life Pod 19 because I don't know if it's around here. Kind of forgot you were streaming. All good. I know you've got Elder Irish to go ahead and take care of, so like I said, if anybody knows where the other suit is, I would be very thankful. Rather than having to go back and forth looking for this thing that I have no idea if I'm going the right direction or not. Check this wreck. Pretty sure I've cut my way into this or been in here. A light stick fragment. Huh. That's interesting. I guess there are things that I haven't seen or didn't grab. So I guess checking some of these.
New blueprint acquired.
Hold on. Power cell charger. Door I need. Speak of the fucking devil. Perfect. All right.
New blueprint acquired.
Wasn't expecting to find it that quick. Okay. That's good. That changes a lot, actually. All right, we don't need to go to the other thing. We've got that, so that's gonna be good. I assume these are what people call the dunes. Forgot how I found your stream. I believe you just showed up one day. It was ARC stream stuff, just recommended to you, and you just showed up. Jesus Christ, I need to remember to turn off my scanner before I leave. That's unnecessary.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We have to, yeah, it'll just add it automatically. Yeah, it was an ARC stream because I was playing ARC, watched a lot of it, came up one day. It's just barbecue chicken from then. It's a good way to describe it. We have... Let's go make this suit. What do you require? Reinforced diving and a light stick. A deployable lighting. That seems pretty nice. Reinforced. Synthetic fiber, diamonds, and titanium. That's crazy that I've been wondering what I needed synthetic fiber for this entire time. Benzene and fiber mesh. Benzene, fiber mesh. Okay, synthetic fibers. And 2 diamonds. Luckily, the diamonds are pretty accessible deep, so we should be alright. Ugh, hot stuff. Heavy provides physical protection and enhanced survival in extreme temperatures, which is the heat stuff that we're gonna have to do. So. We're gonna need to make a couple trips anyway down there. So let's go ahead and grab some more titanium because I want to build lockers and stuff while I'm there. Oh, turn off the damn scanner. The fact that this entire time we've had this and we've only filled this thing up just past halfway shows you how inefficient the water filter is. Wreckage. We'll just go for metal salvage. Make it easier. We have room for two metal salvage. We could have room for 3. If I drop some of these other pieces off. I'm assuming it's going to have to start scanning far and wide for this salvage because I'm clearing out a lot of the stuff in our area. Hell yeah, coffee time. Do what we gotta do. Except it doesn't have caffeine in it, so it's literally caffeineless coffee. Isn't that delicious? I really am clearing out the area of all the salvage. Soon enough, I'm gonna have to start making some serious long trips to get salvage if I want it. We'll have to head down, and then we'll have to head back up. So, reinforced gloves. Oh. I didn't realize there was something on there that I needed to do. We'll just put these away for now. Reinforced gloves. We can put the rad stuff away, I think. I don't know if we'll honestly need it for anything, but...
Wow, even my graphics are so bad.
There it is. Alright. The second half-tones. Let's not make the ingots, because I'm going to need regular titanium. I guess we can make some glass out of the quartz here. I'm going to need that don't need the teeth here, so we can put those away. Hello, Demon Pumpkin. 3 water, 3 food there. Oh, battery. Let's slot that in. We probably want to take 2 power cells just in case we have to replace as well. So that's another thing to take down. And then let's go ahead before we go, because we're about ready. We're gonna go ahead and water and food up real quick. For it, I don't even have room to pick up 1. Just throw something in here for real quick. So it gets quite a lot of seeds out of it, unexpectedly, but. You've been working out lately? Nice. Always good to see people getting into shape. Alright, we'll grab our 3 waters here. We'll keep that 1 extra water. We'll grab a nutrient block, just in case I need that for food. We'll replace one of our peeps with a nutrient block then. And then we'll go ahead and grab the 2 power cells here. Alright. Down we go. What is the fastest way to get to the river? Does anybody know? Because I know that Life Pod 2 is normally where I would go to get in. Let me stop the scanner. I'm tired of looking at it. I would like to talk to you about everything and anything about human society. And also for my culture, it's not appreciated if it's late. So you're gonna sleep? You don't want to be late? No, I get you. I get you. Go in and get some sleep. No, I'll be here tomorrow. No issues. I should probably have made a beacon so I know what. Let me make a beacon so I know 100% where my base is at all times. That's such a good idea. On a VR game, so it's working out. I mean, it's working out to begin with. I wouldn't say that just because it's VR, I wouldn't say it discounts it any less. Copper and titanium. What is this game about? You crash land on a planet and you're trying to get off of it. That is basically the entire game. Crash land on a planet and you're trying to get off of it. And the whole of it is spending the time surviving and going deeper, while also avoiding the mega predators that exist on that exist in the ocean. Like you're gonna see here shortly as we go deeper. 13, where's 2? 2. We should probably change 2 to be a little bit brighter so I can see it instead of red. Let's go put it to green. Stands out a lot more. Pretty much working out. Requires you to move a lot and dodge bullets. Dodging bullets. I assume that it is one of two games. It's either... Oh, I did not mean to grab you, fish. I'm sorry. It's either super hot or it's that rhythm game that you have to shoot at. But I can't remember what it's called. It's a PvP bullet hell game. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Gotta move to dodge the attacks. Yeah, I mean, super hot sounds kind of like that. It's probably not super hot, but it does sound like it. Go again. Backed out into the deep. By the way, I was not wrong. The warpers do get more aggressive. I was not wrong. Luft says that she has never seen anybody with as many warpers in their stream as this, but warpers 100% get more aggressive the further your infection gets. It's called Blastin'. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Life Pod 2 is there, so we need to go this way. Did you ever happen to restart from scratch? Or did you reload a save? There is no such thing as reloading a save. If I die, it wipes my save. So I have to start everything from scratch anytime I die. It's pretty good. Go. We gotta pass through here. Try and avoid our buddy. I have a feeling he is gonna be right in our face here shortly. Rough. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but it's a lot faster this time now that I know where I'm going and what I'm doing and stuff. So, I made very fast progress this time. Where are you? I hear you. Just ease. Okay. Is this the skull room? Skull. Okay, perfect. Skull room. We just need to find blue glow. There we are. Get a loadout of weapons. You're on a platform. Oh, I see, and you have to dodge off of that platform with the loadout you have. Okay. Sounds pretty cool. Alright, this is gonna be our new home. First things first, we need to build a hatch. hope I brought quartz and didn't just bring glass and quartz. See around, everybody, don't get in trouble. Don't let me read this wall of text. Don't get into it, but I can't lie. Don't hide things to see safe. Translate places, high rate of Earth. Nature's erupted. So, Iceland, Greenland, Canada, all sakes, Siberia, Antarctica. Say, don't bad thoughts. Always think your thoughts when you're horny and addicted, and friends too pushing. I don't know what's going on, but I sound like you're having a crisis. Do you pick them up and shoot the other players? You gotta move IRL and dodge the bullets. You can also make cool patterns and stuff. Huh. This sounds pretty interesting. What? Why won't it let me put the hatch? Hold on. We're gonna have a small problem here if I can't put my hatch down. I guess let me start with the large room. Or maybe another compartment here. Okay, now let me try putting it. Cool. Now we can build a hatch. Alright, next thing is to try and put this large room down. So we need 2 plasteel ingots. We need to see where we can fit it. Perfect. It fits right in front. Base hull strength. We'll probably need to put reinforced walls. Let me answer this real quick. Reinforced walls, interior. I swore I had wall reinforcements. Did I? Like, am I just missing it? Hold on, let me just go through. Stations. Do I have a scrolling bar? I don't. It's here. Ah, lithium. Of course. I didn't bring any extra lithium with me. So I'm definitely gonna have to deal with that at some point.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Let me go ahead and build the power plant. We need to find...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I need to find where a thermal plant is. It's relatively close, I think. Magnetite and aerogel. 2 magnetite and 1 aerogel. Each weapon has its own bullet based on the kind of attack. That sounds pretty cool. Right, where is... I think the closest one we're gonna find is that direction. I'm pretty sure there's one right there, so let me check around and see if there's one that's closer. Doesn't look like it. That's the closest I'm gonna get, is this one, and I'll just have to make power rods on the way. Alright, let's see how this works, if this is gonna protect me or not. It does. It does protect me. That's very good. Range? Did I need to build my stuff here? Like... Wow, that's such a short range. I'm probably gonna have to build a lot of these things if that's the case. And that's the short range it's got. Hoping I don't have to go into the sludge. That would not be good. Oh. Wait, I can go into this stuff? Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, so it's got a very specific range, it looks like. And it looks like the range is pretty short, so we're gonna try and extend it out as far as we can get it, or as close as we can get it. That's gonna have to work for now. So, can they not attach? Like, can I not do multiple extenders? Like... Man, this is weird trying to build a new base with thermal power and stuff. I might have to just take all of that and move it this way. Build it on the edge there. Just undo all of that and then move it. It's Alex. Hello and welcome. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to undo it. I should have room to take all of this back, I think. And we'll just move it closer, I suppose. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that to be such a pain to build a base in this area. So I guess our base is going to be built, like, right around here or something. We'll build 2 foundations. Luckily, there are filter fish here, so it will at least make getting getting water fairly easy. And it looks like the brine isn't going to hurt me, which was one of my really big concerns. Excuse me. Okay, next is going to be the regular tube compartment. We should be able to add the hatch, I think. I don't think there's anything obstructing it, so... We'll need gold, so I think I have one extra piece of gold in here. Yeah, I brought one with me, assuming I might have to do something like this. Does that connect? So I know that this connects. This one is connecting. But I don't think that this one and that one are connecting. I think, anyway. Somebody, please, like... help. I'm assuming I'm doing something wrong here. Head back to the crawler. Oh, there's a closer vent over here, so maybe I should work with that vent instead of this vent. Yeah, let's try dropping a couple things, because I think that vent's going to be better. Just put the prop cannon in there. Don't need it right now. Man, having to figure out these bases and the new thermal power is a... I think it had a position. Now, we may need to go ahead and move this closer so we can get that power rod active. That seems to be as far as it's going to connect right there. Alright, let's move it over again. Oh, man. Consistently moving this base here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
that should be here. That should be more than enough. And I can't imagine taking damage right here while I'm in it. Let me get close. Okay, so as long as I'm not, like, that close, it should be fine. Maybe I'll still need to move it over a little. Build my stuff here. Feel like you're in a food coma? You ate too much when you went out for dinner tonight? Oh no. What'd you end up eating? This should be fine. Let's go ahead and I guess we can put the entrance here. Somewhere that it's just not in the way is the big thing. Put the hatch perfect on this side. It's not close enough to deal damage. Great. Now we can put the large room. It should section here? Or does it not? Because it's a large room and it needs very specific places to connect to. Oh, hold on. Had a spot. So it looks like it can sit here on its own. So I'm going to have to deconstruct this part and move it elsewhere. Tapas, we had Spanish food tonight? Nice. Are you a big fan of Spanish food? Will this put me in burning range? Yeah, but... I'm not really burning, it just looks like it hurts.
Warning, emergency power only.
Okay, so
Oxygen
how do I
production
connect
offline.
my thing here? How do I connect my power transmitter to my base? Do I need to, like, literally connect a transmitter to my actual base and it'll connect there? You made friends with the Discord scammer. Oh, boy. I'm sure that sounds fun. Alright, let me... Oh, it goes directly here because it's close enough. That's
Power
pretty
restored.
cool.
All primary systems online.
250. That is not very much power. I mean, I think it's enough to get stuff done, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to do what I need to do. Alright, let's start with producing a locker to start putting things into. You really like Spanish food, especially the sharing aspect? Yeah, it depends on who and where you are, what, like, Spanish we're talking about here. You know, sometimes it's easier than not, depending on the culture. Like, Puerto Ricans, they're very... tried to get into your bank account, but you declined. And I'm sure that they respected it and immediately asked them about how their life is. Yeah, just be careful, you know. always get the feeling that anybody who's a little too, like, everything's going fine, or bad, or stuff like that, I always just feel like they're just looking for an opportunity. So just be careful. Not everyone is as wholesome as they make themselves out to be. Alright, Fabricator. Let's pop this here. Okay, we've now got a Fabricator. We've got our Construct. You wished him luck on scanning, people. Yes. My favorite. Letting scammers get away with it. Alright, so this is going pretty well so far. My only issue is we're gonna need lithium, because we need to make reinforcements. If we don't make reinforcements, we're gonna have to put in more platforms here. We need an alien containment. What else do we have here to work with? I have a bunch of glass, and I think the glass and the titanium is for the containment facility. I don't know if it's going to eat through some of our stuff or not. So I need to be cognizant that this may break the base.
Aquariums provide an ideal opportunity to study alien fauna up close. Select carefully which life forms you bring on board. They may also be studying you.
Okay. What did you want to say, Puerto Rican? Yeah, so Puerto Ricans are they're very big on giving you the shirt off of their back. They are super, super cool. But they don't share as often as you would like. Like, mealtime and stuff, they'll split food with you, but I mean, it's not like a communal experience the way, like, Spaniards are and stuff. Spaniards also have a very interesting tradition. Because they share a border with Morocco, Spaniards and Moroccans share a lot of their culture, it makes it a very unique mixing pot area. You ever been beat by a wet spaghetti noodle by your girlfriend because she had a twin sister and you got confused? That's how it feels to drive a Ford 150. Build a door and you can get eggs in. Sorry, let me just speak my mind for me. This is going to be specifically for, what's it called? For the fish stuff. How do I put stuff in here? Is there a specific way to, like, interact with this thing? Do I need a hatch to be able to just put things in there? I need quartz. Which I don't honestly know if I have quartz or not. I don't have any quartz, so... I don't think I even have access to it here. There's rubies and stuff like that, but they are not a substitute for quartz, so... Maybe there's some here on the floors. I could make a nuclear reactor in here. It looks like there's definitely enough stuff to make rods and stuff. It seems like there's just enough stuff to be able to build an actual base down here. I think they might have actually expected people to do just that. Well, if we don't find any quartz down here, we're gonna have to head back up and start grinding out quartz. Probably gonna make 2 sets of aquariums down there, because this base is going to be our forward operating base. This is not gonna be a, You have any eggs yet? I do have a couple eggs. Are you gonna find them? I might find them, but this is more a forward operating base to get deeper than anything else. Alright, let's start leaving all of our resources here. We'll make a couple more lockers. Because this is gonna be the new forward operating. When we come down to the depths. We'll just chuck everything in here for now. Grab whatever's left in the prawn and take it up. If so, hatch that in a separate aquarium. Do you have a specific cute-looking egg? I mean, I have an egg that I think looks kind of cute, but I mean, like I said, right now this is more of a forward operating base scenario than anything else. This is for me to be able to get back and forth. We'll consider building a couple things here. I may want to move the hatch to the other side so I don't keep taking damage. Can I even do that? Hold on, let me see if I can move the hatch. Or does it have to be built on that side? No, it could technically be built on any side. I guess that's good. We'll put that here. And that'll give us back some titanium pieces too. Oh, hold on. Can't deconstruct wall locker, has to deconstruct first. Okay, hold on. We may need to move some stuff around, and I'm hoping that that'll actually attach while we're at it. Or maybe we'll just leave... Yeah, I think we'll just leave this here as the, where we keep all of our wall lockers and everything. This will just be the location for it. Alright, I guess back up we go. We're gonna need quartz, and we're gonna try and make some other stuff here, so... Today, I think, is just going to be getting ready to go deeper. Having this as our operating base means we'll be able to do a lot more. Oh, shit, there's quartz right here. We'll drill this out and use it to make a hatch, and then we're still gonna have to head up because my supplies are gonna dwindle pretty quick. I'm only on short excursion mode to make a base. I also got to remember to put a beacon down. Don't let me forget that, but let me put the beacon down now. Alright, hatch. Quartz and titanium. Let's just grab it all while I'm sitting here piecemealing it out. Total base hull strength is 1-3. So yeah, I'm gonna need to put on lithium in here to make a reinforcement chamber. Before we do that,
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
is this lead or lithium? That is lithium. Perfect. I think we might actually be able to just build here. We're still gonna need to go ahead and we're still gonna need to head back up to the top, but it looks like we do have the resources to make anything here. At least make a good temporary deep sea base. Oh, that's an infected one. I don't want that. Okay, so we're just gonna start dropping these in here. Alright, they should start breeding, and we should be able to have a set of water here. You know what? So I get a feel for it. We're going to take out everything but 2 of them. We're going to leave those 2 in, see how much they get by the time we're back in. And we're just going to throw the others in a box here. They'll be fine until we come back. Okay, do I have everything I need? Switch out my battery. A water farm? Yep, because water is going to be my big thing. That's going to be my big problem here. Is water and food. So I'm gonna make this nothing but water, and I'm gonna put another one down and probably put peepers into it. So I have both water and food at that point. Before we head up, let me see what it takes to make a nuke reactor here. Plasteel, advanced, and lead. I don't think advanced wiring. 2 gold. I need silver, so yeah, I'd have to make that back up top. Get a coffee machine. That's such a good idea. I didn't even consider that. No pets. And I'm not worried about pets. Pets are kind of they're a necessity that I really can't work with. The only problem with the coffee machine is it's good for making some immediate stuff, but it won't help me out in long-term survival because it doesn't provide enough water for me to go ahead and take into the deep zones. The one thing I've been doing is taking very short excursions into a lot of these deep zones, rather than doing extremely long. Pets will protect the base. I mean, we could go ahead and expand the area. I don't see a reason why not. Where we had a big drop-in. I think we can go this way. Yeah, I think that's the big drop right there. The coffee is for the base. And the water for on the way. Sounds healthy. Sounds very healthy. It's too bad that the warping thing around here doesn't really work for us. The warping portal thing. I guess there must be another entrance exit somewhere. There's silver here. Oh man, I could technically make it. But you know what? Let's head up. We'll get our stuff as we need it. I didn't even consider that this area probably has the resources I need. I'm not liking a lot of these weird-ass places I'm starting here. Gotta go? Alright. Catch you later. You have a good night. give me good places to perch while I'm getting from one zone to the next. Luckily, the thrusters are strong enough to get us up and down these cliffs now. So I technically don't need the grappling hook, but I feel like it's a really good option. The ability to catapult myself back and forth is a heck of a lot easier. Oh, hello? There's a vent here, which means... where there's a vent, there's probably an entrance. At least that's what I keep telling myself. I don't actually know if the vents and entrances are a thing. But I feel like I have found vents, and I feel like there should be entrances. Let's take a look around real quick. I haven't really done a lot of exploration. I've been so busy trying to keep myself alive. Your game audio is much louder than you are making it. That you are making it hard to hear. Turn the game volume up a little bit. Turn the game volume down and your mic up. I think it's just because I had my volume a little higher than usual. Let me go ahead and mic audio. All right. I think that might be better. Slightly better. Okay. Let me know how that sounds. But yeah, there's gotta be... I think every time I've seen a vent, if there's a vent, I feel like there's an entrance. Like, tell me if I'm wrong, but that's my working theory anyway. Oh, what the fuck? Did it try and warp enemies to me? It sure the fuck did. That's wild. I was just saying how I've never had the warpers try and warp anything to me. And they just started doing it. That's crazy. I didn't know that was a thing. Alright, better? I'm glad to hear. Well, I guess you're glad to hear too. This is so weird that, like, I keep seeing these vents. They don't seem to have anything they go to. And I feel like that's wrong. I feel like they should definitely have something that they go to. Hey, welcome back. How you doing today? What? I mean, I'm just, listen, I'm just being a gamer, okay? Gamers are creatures of the night!
I had my phone volume up the whole way, and the car volume up the whole way, and I'm like...
Couldn't hear shit. Yeah, I'd have no idea, like... Maybe I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I don't know, I feel like I'm onto something when I keep saying that if I see vents, there must be a thing nearby, but like...
Yes, so those things, those vents, run through all over the planet. So there's not necessarily an entrance, just because you're...
That's not a spoiler, is it?
No, you already learned about the vents.
Oh. Twitch. Yep, now you're cooking with fire, you're on both of them. Welcome home, Lift.
Hi, welcome.
Durian.
Hi, Durian. I was at work painting.
I feel bad about... Oh, there's 2 seizure sharks with globules? Sad. That, you know what that was the equivalent of? 2 cancer patients being put next to each other and being like, twinsies! That was the equivalent of what you just heard.
I would be the person to make that joke. Like, if I was going in for chemo treatment, like, and you have to sit down in the chair, and they have IV on you, and someone also sits next to me, they'd be like, hey.
By the way, your mic or something is very quiet. Is it quieter than it was before? I did have to do, like, a job interview thing, so, like...
Just turn the game volume down, don't turn the mic up. Because when the music...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, yeah, so I didn't make any changes. I don't know why
OBS
it's...
update?
Oh, I mean, Streamlabs did not update.
Because I know when OBS updates, it fucks with stuff sometimes.
I will one day remember to turn these things off.
Turn what off?
Alright. Let me know if that's any better. Okay, we are take out, put in... Let's replace all of my stuff while we're at it. Yeah, that's right. Take out, put in... Okay, let's get our parts prepared for a nuke reactor. So we have a couple things that we're gonna do. Number 1, we need to build a second fish containment. And I don't know how well that's gonna work for peepers, but a second fish containment. What does this vending machine do? Does it give me food? Or, because I know the coughing machine will do something. Decorational, walls, shelves. Used to dispose of nuclear waste. Conserves energy while resting.
Seek fluid intake.
Single bed. That's right. While I'm looking at this stuff, I should be sitting down.
I think it's just you not talking as long as you go along.
Sign, picture frame. Yeah, I'm also probably seated in a comfortable position rather than having my ass cheek, like... Yeah. So, might also be that this needs to be slightly closer as well. Permanently deconstruct unwanted items and safely remove their constituent atoms into the atmosphere. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and food and stuff while we're here. At this point, I think you've gotten even more quiet. I'm not sure how I've gotten more quiet. When, like, I got closer to my mic. I turned down my game volume. I've turned up my mic. Do I really sound that quiet?
So.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, and then we'll plant this one, and then we'll beat up this tree over here. Curse checker volume. Yeah, and you missed Joe. Classic Joe was here.
I saw that. I was like, I was about to say hi, but I didn't.
Yeah, he's been busy doing life stuff. He's entering boxing tournaments now.
Wow. No.
Yeah.
How old is he now?
He's like a teen. But yeah, he took up boxing
Dang.
like in 23, and he's now going into like his first sets of tournaments and stuff now.
Man, I remember when he.
Man, you know what the funny part is? That his name is Joe. And he's going into boxing.
It's destiny.
It's destiny. Kids destined to be the best boxer ever now. I had to turn on my volume to 20 to hear you clearly.
I'm not sure what the issue could possibly be that you're not hearing me properly. Just to make sure that the microphone is working, I'm going to go ahead and get up a little close and personal. Let me know.
I don't like those. I don't like it.
All right, so nuclear base. The thermal plant was at medium efficiency, not great. Some fairly sensitive ears. Ah, okay, gotcha. Nuke rods, plasteel, advanced wiring, and lead. So let's go ahead and make the plasteel. We're gonna need lots of titanium, which means we're out looking for more Rex. Metal salvage. I also should probably put in the expansion module for the scanner range. We have 3 slots. Put a cheese grater over your mic and rub some small chains on it. Peak ASMR.
No anti-ASMR. None of that. I hate that shit.
Well, I will say, this is, even though we haven't done too much, we haven't really gone deep today, I think that this is going to be in preparation of going deep. And hopefully the farm will be very self-sufficient, and we'll be able to let it do its thing. Because if it works, then that's all we've got to do is let the farm grow, and then we'll be plenty able to get deep after that. Is my Discord server up yet? It always has been. It's just nobody ever talks in it. That's kind of why I don't really post too much about it. Could you possibly post the link? Thank you. Yeah, that's the only reason I don't like post it, is mainly because it's fairly quiet. Alright, Plasteel. You're lurking today, Azo, just want to let me know. Alright. I appreciate you lurking, even if you weren't. It's all good. I understand you got stuff. Life. Alright, so I need plasteel ingots for the nuke reactor. Plasteel. An advanced wiring kit. We need silver. Because we need to make a wiring.
Oh, my graphics are so bad.
Yep, I already did it. A wiring kit. We'll need an advanced wiring kit, so 2 sets of golds. Table, which I don't think I have any more table stuff. I finally ran out of them. I've got 1 here. We'll need 3 gold in total. And then a copper piece. Table stuff, which we can just find over here. I think it's interesting that the deeper we've gone, like, it hasn't been harder to find stuff at all. We found it relatively easily. It's just now we have to do it in a very different manner. Oh, that looks creepy. The water being slightly murky, and then just that being off in the distance.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, we'll make a computer chip. Advanced wiring kit. Check the memes tab in Discord. I will attempt to do that when I am not currently streaming. And lead. Advanced wiring kit and 3 pieces of lead? 3 lead. Okay, that'll give us a nuke reactor. Next thing is making rods. I probably should make a bunch of rods while I'm here. I don't actually know how to make the nuke rods. Uranite, lead, titanium, glass. How about you see it right before you raid another streamer? That is a very valid point. It's time you need to go to bed. Enjoy the rest of the stream and your evening. See you tomorrow again. All right, we'll see you later, Jurianne. Thanks. Yeah, talking about that before you head off and everything. So I just have to chill and wait until I get word from these things. It could be a week. It could be 2. I just gotta chill around for a bit. So, during the mornings, expect me to not be streaming, and then in the afternoons, we'll probably put in a little bit longer stream than we have been. Oh, yeah, Cheese Grater Spider-Man guy. I just looked at it. Yeah, I know Cheese Grater Spider-Man guy. I used to watch him all the time on TikTok. I really enjoyed listening to the distinct din and chaos that came from his channel. We're gonna need quartz because we're always in need of glass. Alright, quartz. We're gonna need to make quite a bit of glass, and I think, depending on how big the reactor rods are, we may end up... words are hard. We may end up putting them in and bringing them down, or just having to craft them while we're out there. I think what we'll do is we'll bring at least one nuke rod down. I don't know if I need multiple nuclear reactor rods or not. But... do the worm? I mean, is this the worm? I don't... I'm assuming this is as far as I can go with the worm. I don't think I can really do it. Should be good enough for a bit. We'll crack out some glass. I do have some uranite. I'm not sure how much. So I don't even know. I need to see first how big the rods themselves are. If they're very small, we'll see about just taking multiple. If they're large, then we'll figure that out from there. Hey, I filled up this entire box with salt. Good stuff. That means we can go ahead and craft out some extra food and water. Alright, first, let me just craft out one piece of glass. We'll grab the rest of the uranite stuff that I need for it. For the rods. Let me pin the recipe. One piece of lead and 3 uranite, which we have a lot. Imagine not having 89 monitors on your setup so you can check Discord. Yeah, it happens like that. It do be like that sometimes, right? Man, you know what's one thing? Like, I don't think you guys realize how terribly sarcasm transfers over the internet. Because, like, it's crazy. I guess, like, it was funny that, like, Torre pointed it out. Because if I didn't know you guys any better, I would assume that some of you guys were just being assholes rather than being sarcastic. Because it irked her the way she saw you guys talk. And I was like, I guess I'm just used to it. Alright, how big is the rod? Hey, it's only tiny. That's good. That's good. Tiny rod is great. So we can bring tiny rods down. I don't know how long the rods last. We're also gonna need quartz for a second aquarium there anyway. But we're gonna bring down, I guess 4 rods or 3 rods should be fine since that's all the lead we've currently got. For some reason, when I hear the word sarcastic, I think of a birthday cake emoji. I don't know why. I don't know why either. Sounds like some very twisted form of word association. Alright, so 3 rods. I don't know how a reactor, like, works. I don't know if it needs multiple rods or what. I'm assuming it only needs 1 rod, but... uses nuclear rods to generate energy. So I assume however many it has in is how much power it's going to put out. Alright, so those are in. We've got enough to go ahead and build a nuke reactor. We've got 2 reactor rods. We're going to go ahead and build another. We're going to build reinforced walling. 3 titanium and 1 lithium. So we're going to need at least 6 titanium. Okay, that leaves us 6 slots to work with. We're going to need more glass, so let's keep looking for quartz. Who's your favorite streamer that isn't you? Oh, I'm not even my favorite streamer. Don't worry. I wouldn't give you some cop-out, cheap-ass answer like that. Who's my favorite? Oh, it's gotta be Luft! On a real note, I don't know. I don't think I have a particular favorite streamer. Maybe Sir Gog. If I had to say, like, people that I enjoy watching. I guess Sir Gog doesn't stream. He's more of a content creator. I don't even like Zizron's streaming, even though I really like Path. I think Wooly is fairly entertaining as a streamer. I don't know. I don't ever really find myself sitting down and watching other people play video games. So it's really hard for me to come up with an idea of what I consider a good streamer when I don't sit down and watch streamers most of the time. Let me ruminate on it. But I'll have an answer. While we're collecting quartz, I'll think about it. You like straw streamers because you can interact with them without super chat or something? Even if, I'll be honest, even if I do have access to things like super chats and stuff, I probably will activate it, but like, as long as I am capable of reading people's stuff and interacting, I will always try my best to interact. There may come a day where where it is too big to be able to interact with everybody, but I don't think that day is going to be anytime soon.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, we're going to craft out some glass. We'll load up the 5 glass into the thing. That'll be our second thing for fish. That'll be our food. It's gonna be really weird not coming back to the surface. I'm pretty sure I will have to come back to the surface for one thing or another, but I'm gonna try my best not to do so. Another aquarium is going to be, and 2 titanium. Okay, so we'll grab up another 2 sets of titanium. We're gonna need more wreckage because, of course, we do. When you do become a big streamer with tons of chats flooding in, could you make my messages high priority? Because I was here from the start. I don't know if that's a possibility, but I can sure try my best to, like, make sure that all the original people who have been in here in the beginning at least have some type of markings. I still have plenty of VIP badges to give out. And I haven't really used them. I've used them very sparingly when people are here or people are not here and stuff like that. I think your mic is muted because I can't hear you at all. My mic is not muted. I even just checked it. So I don't know what to say. If you can't hear me at all,
Seek fluid intake.
Seek fluid intake. Two more salvage. Yo, you're looking hella messed up there, Stalker. You're looking more fluorescent than you are gray. I guess we can grab these 2 pieces. Never mind, you muted Twitch. And I'm over here thinking I'm the problem. Alright, we'll grab these 2 pieces of metal salvage, head back. I think finding like these titanium nodes is gonna be a real pain in the ass when I get down there and I don't have access to the surface, or I don't have ready access to the surface. I guess that's a much better statement. Could you repeat what you said about the second to last message? About never mind muting Twitch? Yeah, I mean, like, if I'm gonna... I can't, like, guarantee anything, but I still do have, like, VIP badges and stuff to give out. I haven't really used them for a lot of stuff. So, like, if people have been here for a while and keep popping in and stuff like that, you know, if I feel people deserve it, I just give them the badge. It's less about,
Vital signs stabilizing.
it's less about whether I feel the person is... If I feel people are here... Man, I don't know how to fucking word. Badge good. Badge go people who here. People know here, no badge. People here, badge. People here long time, badge. There we go. Is that good word? Alright, so 2 titanium. What else do we need? We're probably going to need a lot of wall lockers. I will also make a filtration machine. I don't know how effective that's going to be down there, but I will try it anyway. Probably make 2 of them. Amazing wording. I do my best. 2 aerogel. And copper wires. So we're gonna need, we're gonna need 2 sets of copper wires for 2 sets of filtration machines. Okay, 2 copper wires. 1 arrow. I think it is for the formula for these. It is 3 titanium, copper, aerogel. So that's fine. Alright, let's put this away for now. Let's go ahead and get some water and peeps ready for the deeps. How am I always just, like, missing out on these fucking peepers? I also love how the peepers know I'm there, even though it's like nighttime and they close their eyes. I like you because you respond to chat quickly, unlike some streamers, some small streamers, but I can see why it would be a small streamer like Code Lupo would take a while to respond because he's also playing a game at the same time. Yeah, I don't play games so much as I just do things. I'm definitely not playing games as well as some other people, for sure. But, you know, I definitely try and be interactive because, you know, if it's not for you guys, what the fuck am I doing? Right? Have you ever played Red Dead Redemption 2? I have not played Red Dead Redemption 2. Joe, I will one day play it. It's been on my list for a very long time of games that I should play, but I don't even know how to begin to, like, get into it. Like, if I'm gonna play games, if you guys ever recommend a game for me to play and I'm playing it on my own time, I will probably not stream it. But if you guys ever recommend a game and you recommend a challenge that is actually ridiculous, I will very much consider it. As long as it's dumb enough. Is a game where the horse's balls shrink in the cold, right? Is that what they do? Horse's balls shrink in the cold? Yes, it is. Wow, that's some attention to detail for sure. Chupa, welcome back. We were talking about horse's balls, you must have heard. Okay, another 5, that'll give us good 10 peeps. Good topic.
Welcome
Listen,
aboard,
as long as
Captain.
you're not about to go ahead and say the words delicious topic, I think we're okay. Got a question. Do you guys even know my real name? I literally just assumed it was Joe. I just assumed it was Joe. We were actually talking about how your name is Joe, and the destiny that you have gotten into boxing is the funniest thing, because that means that, like, you have now followed the destiny of all Joes into boxing. My dad goes by Joe as well, and as you know, he was a boxer. Or he did boxing for the Navy as part of his thing. So, like, I just assume if you are named Joe and you pick up a sport, you're probably going to be a boxer. It's in this weird lore position that I just think that's how it goes.
Seek fluid intake.
Yes, seeking fluid intake, my favorite. I love fluids. It's not Joe? Oh, man. That ruins the mystique now.
Intake recommended.
If it's not Joe, what is it? It's okay. It's the internet. Don't tell me. I'm not gonna have you dox yourself. If this is a Joe Mama joke, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit, though. That would be a very big got 'em. That's way off. It's a mystery. Yeah, you know what you should do? You should just go by Joe. It's 11. As in the time, or that's his name? for me, the name Joseph is sort of somewhat of a family heirloom. It's almost 20 here. Yeah, it is currently almost 18 here. Sorry, I wasn't on last stream. You started early. Yeah, I wanted to go ahead and test something. I've kind of realized that I can't really stream as early as I'd like. Even though I have the option to go ahead and stream early, it seems that it's not very good if I do.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Me and Azo keep changing our names mysteriously. Listen, my name has always gone by Azo here. I don't know if I've really ever changed much of my stuff. Copper 3. Okay, so we'll need to go ahead and do... We'll drop my nutrient brick here. Because, yes, it's good, but I don't necessarily need it at the moment. My ion cube will bring one just in case for some reason I need it. You remember I was just trying to get your real name out of you? People still try and get my real name out of me. Don't worry, the tradition has found itself a home of people continuously still doing that. Grab the 1 peat, drop off 2 waters. We'll grab 6. So we've got this plus 1. Let's grab it. We'll take an extra titanium just in case. Alright. Back out to go work on building that thing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
As we shut off our thing, because we keep forgetting to shut off the scanner before we leave. I've already told you your new name is Algernon. That is... There he is. There he is. That's the name. Algernon. You know what? You know what? I think Algernon is it's too boring. How about we go with the name Agamemnon? How about Agamemnon be my name? Agamemnon Exodius Bartholomew Joey the Second. That sounds like a good enough name. How about Megatron? Nah. Megatron's too well known. Can't have too many of those. Need a unique name like Agamemnon, Bartholomew, Zaxophony, Joseph the Second. Oh, hold on. What the hell is that? Was that wreckage? On top of a mushroom? Didn't even have the brain spells to spell that out. I have not 5 brain cells. 4 of them are for our penguins of Madagascar, and the last one is Mort. I wish I understood the reference. Huh? I'm hungry. Yeah, because I'm a fat fuck. Let me bring this up here rather than me having to go out to the crawler. Huh? Yes. That way I have quick access to the to this thing. I don't know if I check this. Your brain cell count is 2? Damn, everybody out here having, like, half a brain cell to rub together. One for Subnautica and one for stupidness. Man, I hope you wouldn't put one of your brain cells on being dumb. Its whole job is to... Why do I feel like there should be a way in, but there doesn't seem to be? Am I, like... Am I the Cray here? Nope. I just needed to find the right positioning. Cyclops bridge fragments? Oh boy. That means I possibly could have used this to find some other stuff like that. That's the power cell charger. In here. It looks like there's a glow that way, but I don't see anything, so... There's not anything back here. It doesn't look like there's a PDA or anything. Okay, so... I don't know why this wreck is actually here. There's nothing to really collect from it. Guess it might be possible to get something slightly early, but... Alright, I guess back out we go. What does redeeming Bad Dog do? Nothing. It just plays a sound. It doesn't have any function. I think it used to have a function, but we have not done anything with it for a bit, so... I wonder if I go this way. If this is a faster way. Did Pinocchio know that he was made out of wood? I'm pretty sure he was aware. Fucking squid, get away from me. You think this is a game, squid? Subnautica is calling me. Squid Games. Yep, there it is. There it is! I said the thing. I made a reference to a pop culture. So first thing we'll do is we'll reinforce the base before we do anything else. That'll be our big one. I probably should have brought a couple of peepers down so I could start the food farm rather than having to go back up for food again. Uncle Ben, what happened to you? Squid Games. Man, can you imagine that being, like, your origin story? Something like Squid Games? Okay, so we left with 2 in here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 fish in here when we left with only 2. But that was a while ago, so I don't know how sustainable this is. We may have to honestly convert both of them to water farms. Okay, let's grab the lithium, and let's start with reinforcing the walls. Alright, 15.3. That should be more than enough to do whatever else I need to do with this place. Oh, we'll keep the power cells in here and pull the nuke rods in. Bye! Alright. Catch you later. Okay, let's see how much space the nuke reactor takes up. It looks like I would not be able to go ahead and... Maybe I can build another... I wonder if I can build another set of aquariums here, and then... Titanium. I need 2 titanium. Y'all remember Tyrone the Rex?
Oh my god.
What the hell is Tyrone the Rex?
One of our...
Oh! Oh yeah, that was forever ago. Yeah, I remember. Well, now I do. Now that I've been reminded. Alright, so 2 alien containments should be enough, I think, to... We'll grab 2 from here and put them into the thing. And we'll put those into... I'm gonna have to make a hatch for this. One quartz, 2 titanium. Even Luke was like, oh my god. Yeah. Ark was an interesting experience in our lives. Ark was a very good time. And if it weren't for the fact that Ark Ascendant isn't really Ark, it's just Ark with another skin on it, I would probably it's not even like a good skin. It's not like it's bad, but it's not great. Okay, we'll make a multi-purpose room. The multi-purpose room will be just for the reactor. There's titanium around here. I don't need to.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't need to eat through the small pieces we have in there. Just gotta find it. Shit was a huge part of our lives. Yeah. I really enjoyed it, and the thing is, like, when Ascended came out, I was really enjoying it. We were playing the hell out of it, and then just one day, it felt like a chore. Well, I wasn't giga breeding. I don't mean like evolved. Even when it was a chore, I still really enjoyed the game. But I'm talking about Ascended. At some at some point Ascended just like it stopped feeling fun. It stopped feeling like it was an enjoyable game, and then it felt like a responsibility. Multi-purpose room. We should be able to just attach that somewhere, I think. I really would like to put the multi-purpose room above, but my issue is that there's no real way to connect them if I do. I think there is maybe there is a vertical chamber that I can... vertical base connector. Oh, I think it's because I don't think I can connect it because the fish tanks are there. Yeah, this seems to be the only place that I think the moon pool room could go is here. Oh, no, I can connect it there. Okay, that works. Damn, I turned 15 this year and played Ark with y'all when it was like 10 or 11. Man, that's the way the world is, right? Think about how long it's been since all of that happened. Ah, do I need to fucking go find some coral? I need... Oh, I don't want a scanner room. Get that out of here. That's not what I'm looking for. Should I make a multi-purpose room? Yeah, and I mean, it was, what, 4 years ago when that was the last time I seriously played any Ark. like ages ago and forever time. Alright, we're gonna build the nuke reactor in here.
Exercise caution when handling radioactive materials. Exposure risks corrupting your PDA's recording of the circumstances of your death.
Wow, look at that fucking... So I just need to put the... Oh, it does need 4 rods. Cool. I should be able to put some in here, right? Wow, look at that. Look at how fast that puts up my power. I can power everything in here. I can power the sun! Chilling in the mushroom and you're sitting underwater. Chilling in the mushroom, sitting underwater, looking at the mountains, and I'm feeling hotter. All of the leviathans swimming in the sea, and all of the leviathans are looking at me. Do da 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 da, 'cause I'm a loser, baby. Alright, we'll put the 2 fish in here. Let them breed. I think you can actually put them into the aquarium. I don't think you actually need to put them into the alien containment. I think you can put them into the aquarium and still get them to breed. Talking about breeding. Let me turn off my damn half thing because I keep forgetting to turn this off. Alright, water filtration is going to be our next one. I can't say it's a great thing, but I mean... It will give me salt. It'll give me access to some other stuff. Do I have the aerogels? I think they're in one of the boxes over there. Yeah, the water filtration is less about making water and more about just having access to salt. We may make a moon pool as well. I swore that there was, yeah, an aquarium. Self-sustaining aquatic habitat. I'm wondering if I can use the aquarium. Hold on, let me look this up. I'm curious if I can use the aquarium to make a farm rather than just doing the alien containment. Can I make a bladderfish farm with aquariums? Fish breeding aquarium. How long does it take fish to breed? Unlike alien containment, fauna will not breed in an aquarium. Strictly speaking, its only purpose is decorative. Disregard. There we go. Perfect. Answers my question. Simple, easy, and clean. So I need these things to be in here in order for them to breed. That brings up my next question. What is the maximum that a, alien containment can have in it? Alien containments. Let's see. Habitat. It is built using a habitat only inside the center of a multi-purpose or large room. Okay. Non-edible fish could be added. If two or more multi-purpose rooms are stacked on top of each other, building alien containments inside each room will cause the container to merge into a higher tank. That's pretty cool. So I could technically build alien containments up to make this better. Okay. That's good to know. If they leave two creatures for long enough, they will breed. Edible fauna such as the peepers will reproduce approximately twice a day once mature. Additionally, if there are two or more species of egg-laying, they will lay eggs. While there's no limit on how many creatures can be released into, creatures will stop breeding once a certain amount of fish are inside. For a multi-purpose room, this limit is 10, and for large rooms, this limit is 18, where each creature takes up the same amount of space. Peeper would take up 1 space, and a stalker would take up 3 spaces. Creatures will continue to breed as long as there are at least 1 space open, regardless of creature size. Eggs dropped will eventually hatch. Notifications of egg hatching, non-edible. Non-edible fauna can be used this way to fuel a bioreactor. That's so funny. Via planters. Let's see. Oh, it even has a section. Have you ever boxed or done any martial arts? Yeah, I used to take, I believe, Taekwondo and some other Korean martial arts when I was a kid. I also took a little bit of karate as well. I don't remember what the actual other Korean martial arts is, but I know that it has a very big influence on how I fight as a whole. I've been told when I've gone to other martial arts things that my stance is a little odd, but I think it's literally just because of whatever that martial arts I took was. But Taekwondo, I know. Taekwondo, karate, and another form of martial arts. I've done a little bit of boxing, not much. Not enough to be proficient at it. So, I mean, I don't usually include it, but I can read a lot of stances and stuff just because my dad taught me some stuff. You know, he said if you're gonna get into a fight, you should at least know how to throw a proper jab and how to read. Muay Thai? No. That is a Thai martial arts. But no, I know that there's another Korean martial arts that I took. And even to this day, it's one of those, I don't remember what it was called, but I know it definitely overrides the way that I do in other stances because of it. Let's see. Cooked bladderfish provides 16 units, making it less nutritious. However, it's still more filling than any plant-based food. Bladderfish is the only fauna that can be converted into filtered water. It can also be eaten to replenish oxygen. Energy source, it contains 210 energy, which is equivalent to the acid mushroom. Let's see. So apparently, the Reginald is actually the best food. A cooked Reginald provides 44 units of food, the highest of all edible fauna. So a Reginald is the best thing to breed, not even the peepers. So, an Oculus breeding chamber is actually really good for a bioreactor. They provide 630 energy, which is a bioreactor filled with Oculus will supply it with a bit over half of what a reactor rod would do. You can also put stalkers in there to drop teeth. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, let's continue on. Now that I've got some cool information that I needed to know here. We'll clear out everything but 2 of the... Okay, listen. Get the fuck back in the water. Thanks. We're going to clear out everything but 2 of these bladderfish. 1, 2... Get out of here. Three's too much. Needs only 2. Alright. And we'll just start putting these things into this box over here. So this is gonna be us keeping ourselves alive here. Man, this base is gonna be real jank. This base is gonna be super jank. I'm curious if the alien containments will keep alive if I take the nuclear reactors out. Let me pull these because I would like to know. Oh, no, they're stuck in. Disregard. We're not getting them out. Alright, let me... Nuclear disposal box. Put this over in the corner. Should be good. What else do we need to build here? I think we were going for water filtrations. So yeah, let's go ahead and build out 2 water filtration units. If I put 1 there and I put 1 on the opposite side, we should be good. You thought you were athletic until you started boxing? Listen, I don't think, like... Boxing is a hard thing to go ahead and compare for athleticism. Like, there's a lot of stuff that goes into boxing that I think people just don't recognize sometimes. And it is a little bit more difficult than people give it credit for. Everybody just thinks, throw a punch. Punch easy. I mean, punch is easy until punch gets thrown. Alright, so these things will produce what they need to produce, and that's good. Gold, we can put the table corals away. We'll probably need battery chargers at some point, but since this is only going to be... This isn't going to be our permanent area here right now, we'll wait to go ahead and do that. Also, hello to everyone who has shown up. Nice to see you guys. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, like, sub, share, follow. Helps the channel grow. We are currently building up our second base down here. I have a lot of other stuff that I'd like to go ahead and get done. But until the base is self-sustaining, we're kind of just working with whatever we find and what we've got here. If we can find silver and some lithium pieces, which that's lithium right there. we'll have a lot better chance at making this a self-sustaining base. Remember the first time getting hit in the face in sparring? It's a unique learning, it's a quite a learning experience. That it is. The first time you get hit in the face, you're gonna have a second of shock, and then you're gonna have a second of anger, and then you're gonna have a second of realization. And that first shock is gonna be like, what the fuck, I just got hit. That second shock is, he just fucking hit me. And that third shot is, if I go hit him right now, he's gonna hit me again. Yeah. That's one thing I like, I've always liked about boxing. It's a very interesting experience, and it really teaches you, don't just be an idiot. Don't just do what you're gonna do and react just because. C-Rays, I like you guys. I think you're cool, but you guys, can you please stop doing what you're doing? You are definitely in my way. Alright, we'll start dropping these off. Start just putting our random resources away in here. I'm kind of sad that it feels like I really want to go deeper, and I'm sure there are places to go deeper, but I just feel like I'm wondering if I'm in the right place. Because I just have a feeling that this is a good place, but it's not the right place. You feel that this isn't where I need to be. We'll go check. I'll go deeper into this section here. I don't think I'm ready to go into a big, deep excursion, so if we find anything, we might touch it once or twice, but we're not going to go massively deep. Oh, totally another area right here. With more blue nonsense. Gel sacks. Let's check this thing. I mean, it just looks like the same trees that I saw before. This place looks fairly normal. Also, for anybody who's played Subnautica, why in the fuck was there a mesmer in the shallows? Can anybody tell me why there was a mesmer in the shallows? Because that took me really the fuck off guard. Wasn't expecting to, like, be just minding my own business and a hypnofish just suddenly pops out of nowhere. There's no need to stroke the rock there. It's not going anywhere. Also, I'm curious of why this brine doesn't hurt, but the other ones do. I got hit. I was like, what the fuck? Because I used to think you could fight and take a punch. Definitely realized I would have gotten my ass beat by someone if I had gotten into a fight. Yeah, that's one of those things that, like, that's why I said when people are talking about fighting and everything else, most people, when you get into a standard fight, they don't have a stance. They don't really have a way of fighting. Like, usually people tend to just do the fucking haymaker thing, where they just swing their arm wildly left or right. Whoa, why are these peepers, why are these things looking like that? The red eye. Why did it get quiet like that? That was scary. All the music just fucking cut out at once. That scared me a lot. I think we're in the lava zone. Yeah, I think we're in the lava zone because that's looking like hot stuff down there. First time into the lava. Yeah, it's looking hella scary. You must be the new Slurp Slurp. Alright. They're better, like, I'm sure there are warpers down here, so please, if you see one, let me know. Because I'm gonna be so preoccupied with looking around. Kinda wait until he sees the dad of this place. The dad, oh no. There are. Listen, I fucking hate warpers. It's... Also, those things sound kinda cute. But I have the feeling they are not. Even though they sound that way. That don't work sometimes. People will pop you back, so you gotta be careful with that. Yeah, but the problem is that most people just swing wide and everything else. Throwing a haymaker is not, like, a great way to go ahead and fight. Yeah, before I go too crazy into this place, I need to get a moon pool set up. check your prawn just in case. Hold on. Let me get to a place where I didn't see any of them at. Let me head up to this area. At least I know, like, that's kind of a safe area. So being here is good. I know I'm not gonna have any problems. I'm protected. Oh, shit, yeah. There it is right there. A lava larva. Is that an underwater waterfall? Yeah, it is. It is brine stuff. Wow, that takes a lot to get rid of. So we're gonna take a quick foray, not very long, into this lava, because I don't think I'm ready or prepared for it. And I've also got only one more supply dose, so... You ever gotten into street fights? I have been in one street fight. Yep. Just the one. Not very pleasant. I try and avoid it just because most of my life has been spent... Should grab some copper while we're here. Most of my life has been spent with the government and with a clearance and stuff like that. And getting into a fight could possibly cause me to lose my access to my clearance and whatnot. So I try and avoid that stuff if I can. Lead. We're closing in on the depths here, so I gotta be careful. They can't know your hands are deadly weapons. No, I'm definitely not. It's funny you say that because my dad definitely did know a guy who had to be registered because of the amount of martial arts that he did. That is a thing. It's not the crazy kind of thing that you think it is. And the worst part is, like, when you have that kind of registration, it's very problematic to your everyday life, because if somebody decides that they want to go ahead and fight you, you really don't have a way to fight back, because you have to be able to tell them, hey, I am registered as I have my hands registered and I cannot fight you and stuff like that. And you know, people are probably gonna goad you regardless. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up and focus. I gotta focus. I can't talk to anybody right now. Where is it? Where did it go? He was a living weapon. He wasn't a living weapon, but his hands were registered as deadly. But when you have that kind of licensing, did I win? No, I didn't. I would say if winning was not going to jail and not getting my shit clocked out, yeah, but. Hey, Aaron, how's it going? Hello? Hello, Swift, how are you doing? Hey, Azon, how's it going? Gotcha. Thought you...
Who's in here?
I was like, I guess we're playing the guessing game here today. I'm kind of really... I don't know what to do here. I really want to go forward because I want to get the supplies, but there's also warpers standing between me and possibly excess stuff. So I don't feel like I'm... That scared me a lot. I don't feel like I'm in a good enough spot to be able to go forward. I don't know how to deal with warpers. They're just such a pain in the ass. Yeah, but if I'm outside of my thing, it puts me in a hell of a lot more danger. That's kind of my problem.
That's gonna be... You're in danger whether you're in or out of it. So
yeah.
It's like either you freeze the danger and get out, so you know you're I don't know if you can kill one.
I don't know either. I don't know either. I was trying to look for that Kiranos stuff, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. Something tells me I missed something. Last time we were worried about the deep... Now it's the lava zone. I mean, yeah, it's the Grand Reef. I was worried about that, but you haven't missed too much. I'll show you where we're at and what we're doing. Not much has changed since last stream of this one. The only difference is I'm at the edge of the lava zone now. I now have an actual base down here. It's not the most functional thing just yet. I'm still working on getting it functional, but it works. Okay, go fuck yourself, Warper. Not here for you or your ilk. But no, we're built next to the cove tree right now. That's our new halfway point. Huh?
Did you call that the coke tree?
No, I called it the ilk tree. Not the coke tree. No, I called it the ilk tree because there's a bunch of sea ray and their ilk living around it.
Oh, they got the green box on them.
No, not ick. Ilk, as in their kind.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what it
No, but there is a sky ray here that does have the bumps on it, and it's sad.
You're giving them the cooties.
I hope not.
You have the cooties.
Yeah, but I mean, even if I have the cooties, I don't.
Put in their water.
Oh, I guess they were perfectly fine before I got there. They were fine until I got there, so yeah, I'm over here giving them the coots. I made the planets. Yeah. You beat Pokemon? Oh no, I wasn't even close to it. There's still so much to do. I'm like maybe a third of the way through that challenge for Pokemon. So there is still so much. I just took a break because my brain was falling out. Okay, yeah. So let me hit you up with the lore here of what we're currently doing. I'm setting up a base right now. You started playing disco.
Who's playing disco?
It said you were.
I didn't hit start. I mean, I made a tweet earlier saying I was going to play it later.
It just popped up.
Oh, my game is open.
Oh, that's why.
I didn't realize you went on.
Today you discovered the girl that you were aiming at was dating somebody. Damn. Big oof. F's in the chat. I'm sorry to hear that. How are you feeling? Is everything okay?
Thoughts and prayers.
Okay, we're gonna put all of our just excess stuff in here for now. We'll need to build more lockers. So I'm gonna have to get more titanium. I could probably drill it out around here. Some salt and become the guy's best friend until they break up. Oh no.
That's
Become the guy best friend until they break up. That's not gonna work out.
that's not how that works.
That's not gonna work out at all.
Especially if you intend to be the friend and then do it. Well, to be fair, you were my best friend. In this
Yeah,
game.
but you know,
Until-
listen. Yeah, but I'm a bad example. We all know I was a prior fuckboy, and like it's really hard
I mean,
to go ahead
it-
and just
it
like
can work out, but if she sees you as too much of a friend,
yeah.
then that's the problem.
Yeah. If you're gonna do something like that, you gotta make sure that your intentions are known. And you gotta be there, but like...
Like, listen, I get you with somebody, but if you're ever not,
Yeah. Like, I hate to say it, but I understand where people are coming around with the whole, like, be an asshole kind of thing. I get it. I get it. But it's not about being an asshole. It's about being somebody that they're comfortable with. More than anything else. You want somebody to be comfortable around you. You want to make sure that they can see you as somebody who they can laugh with and they can enjoy stuff with. Rather than just feeling like they are required to be nice, or they're required to go ahead and enjoy everything you do, say, and whatnot. It was fine. You just shot them both. Sniper work is easy, but okay. You're gonna have a mental breakdown. Why are you having a mental breakdown? There we are. If I stroke the titanium, it'll give me a better load. Life is just sucky and you're sleep deprived, then what are you doing up? Go get some sleep. Life just sucks and then you sleep.
leak out. There's tiny things
No? Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Sleeping is one of my least favorite activities. So.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like sleeping. But if I'm feeling a type of way, the last thing I want to do is sleep, because I don't have control over my dreams, and if I go to sleep feeling like that, it's gonna manifest in my dreams.
I don't like sleeping because I just don't like not being awake. The idea of not experiencing really sucks. Which is why I'm very deathly afraid of dying. Not because of not because of not being alive, but because of not being able to experience.
You're experiencing sleep.
No. Not at that point. Alright. Alright, we're going to slap so many fucking wall lockers on here. You hate sleeping? Yeah, I just don't enjoy the idea of sleeping. It just... I would rather be doing other things. The same with, like, eating. I enjoy food, but I would rather experience my... I would rather get my food out of the way.
Eating is such an inconvenience. I like food, but having to remember to eat and just, like, fueling your body like that is so...
Yeah, eating is inconvenient. Don't fear death. It's pointless. I am definitely going to fear death. It is always going to be something that bothers me. You feel like screaming for no reason.
I feel like that all the time.
Are you feeling, like, anxious about something that's upcoming? Did it just come out of nowhere? Alright. Let's pull the quartz. Hello? Water filtration, are you okay? Hello? Hashtag seizure warning. Oh, as soon as I say hashtag seizure warning, then it shuts off. Alright, cool. Death is going to happen, there's no point. That's not necessarily true. I mean,
if
so...
we can lengthen our telomeres, it doesn't necessarily need to. That's like the one thing that causes us to start, well, dying. I think it's... How old is it when your telomeres start to shorten?
I don't know.
I want to say it's in your 30s. That your telomeres start to get shorter, and that's what causes your skin to wrinkle, and you know certain cells and stuff don't start replacing themselves anymore. Yeah.
Your best friend kind of ghosted you.
Oh.
It's like kind of friends, kind of not. It's
I feel
weird.
that. I haven't.
Why fear the inevitable? Because just because you know it's coming and just because it's inevitable doesn't mean you can't be afraid of it or anything else. Like,
that's like saying, like, if someone says, hey, you're gonna get hit with a car someday and it's gonna get you, but you don't know when, you don't know where, but you know that a car's gonna get you, you're gonna be very anxious about going outside because you don't know when you're gonna get hit by a car. It's like that.
after a long time playing Sub, eating, laying, and watching streams of Sub, including you. I don't personally think I'm that entertaining, but like...
Especially playing stuff you don't know anything about.
But, like, yeah, for me, like, we're at the point where modern technology is at the possibility that we may actually be able to live forever here. Maybe in my generation, hell, maybe your guys' generation. Like, we're at the point where the possibility of living forever is just within our grasp. But if we are incapable of doing it soon, who knows if we're gonna do it ever. Would you rather know the day that you're going to die or what time you're going to die? I would rather just not die in general. I would rather, like, not die than know any of that.
I don't think I want to know.
With the time of your death and date and stuff like that?
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to know.
Just bored as fuck, so I watch streamers play my favorite games. Very good way to pass the time, for sure. Yeah, I don't personally... I don't think I would want to know the time of my death and stuff like that. It would make me anxious, and yeah, it would put a timer on everything, but then I would constantly feel like, shit, why am I doing this right now? I know that the death is coming, so I should be focusing on getting everything done. I should be focusing on
See, I'd
doing...
be the opposite. I'd be like, why bother doing anything? I'm just gonna die at X.
Yeah, see, it would put the most anxious stress on me, and I would feel like if the universe itself said there would be a zombie apocalypse, why fear it when you could prepare for it? No, if there's a zombie apocalypse, I'd rather just die. I'm just... I'd rather just die. Most apocalypses...
I would probably try to survive for a little bit, and then when things get probably really bad, I'd be like,
Most apocalypses, I would rather just perish immediately. Take me out behind the shed, and that's it. I don't need to know. It just old yeller me. I don't need to be alive. Listen, let's look at this realistically. Zombie apocalypse. I know everybody wants to think that they're going to go ahead and be Billy Badass and roll around and take everybody out. But the realistic truth is, you're probably gonna cut yourself on a fence and die of an infection, die of tetanus or something.
Going to the gym taught me anything, I would die in the first month of a zombie apocalypse. That's what would happen. I always used to be so confident that I would be good. I am not.
Yeah, like let's approach our apocalypses one by one here. Yeah, in the event of a zombie apocalypse, the vast majority of people are just gonna die. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You, me, and Mr. McGee are probably not surviving the apocalypse.
All those people that have been doomsday prepping for generations.
Yeah, them's doomsday preppers, they're gonna be the ones surviving. Possibly. But no access to ready food and water, no access to medicine. Common amenities are going to become uncommon things. Common courtesy is going to become not getting shot.
That's just going to go right out the window, less than a day. People are
yeah.
Fend for yourself.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to be. People are just going to be fend for yourself. And that'll be it. So you'll lose access to a lot of that stuff. You'll lose access to things like the internet, and you'll most likely lose access to things like radio.
That would probably be up for a week.
You could make your own radio and broadcast your own signal, sure,
yeah,
but
things like the internet and communication.
Let's assume that we've got zombies everywhere. Are you proficient living by yourself? Can you live on your own? Can you go ahead and do your own hunting? Can you do your own cooking? Can you ensure that your drinking water and stuff is going to be safe? Are you going to be able to keep up with the physical maneuvers of being able to get around? You're gonna get set back to the fucking Stone Age in the zombie apocalypse, and I think a lot of people don't think about that stuff.
I think the best representation that we have in media for what a zombie apocalypse might actually be like, unfortunately, is The Walking Dead.
Well, no,
because in that universe,
zombies don't exist.
The media revolving around zombies and zombie apocalypse don't exist. That's why they refer to them as walkers.
That's why we chose it, because The Walking Dead is a great example. You can try and survive, sure, but
the way those groups and stuff worked together, people made those communities. People turned into cannibals. People are like, "Fuck you, I'm on my own." I feel like that is probably the more realistic interpretation.
Yeah.
Of what would happen.
2, 3. Are you guys the only ones? I thought there was a third in here. Hope you guys are.
Sorry, I'm low-key hijacking your background.
That's all good. It's all good. People love when you chime in. Okay, let's look at another apocalypse here. Nuclear holocaust.
Okay, you and I are dead.
We're dead. Where we're at right now, we're too close to the nation's capital. We would just be wiped out probably instantly. Also, radiation sickness, terrible way to go. I would not want to do that. I would rather just take myself. You wouldn't ghoulify. That's the problem. You wouldn't.
But I want to.
Saturday when you streamed for 9 hours felt like 2. Who is that? That's Lufkus.
That's me.
The
problem.
You're not the problem. Let me head back up to our thing. I think this is good here for right now, but I need to be able to get other stuff done. 8 billion cavemen versus a T-Rex. You get infected after you're eaten. after you eat. Well, here's the thing. Like, a lot of people tend to look at zombie apocalypses and they're like, ah, yeah, them slow things. That's not what's gonna kill you.
Look at the freaking Left 4 Dead zombies.
Look, take a look at dogs, birds, fish, airborne illness. Like, what if a zombie falls in a body of water? You think that... Yeah, you think that that whole body of water is gonna be useful? Nope. That's it. All of it's gone. You can't use it again anymore.
Not even, like, I wouldn't even trust to try to filter it like normal.
Yeah, you don't even know if filtration is gonna work. Who's to say you can even boil all that stuff out? Like, there's so many things that just don't get accounted for. But anyway, nuclear apocalypse? Nah, radiation's a hell of a way to go. Wouldn't want it. Rather just be taken out in the first pits of it. In a quiet place, if you lived in Australia, you'd be fine. I haven't seen Quiet Place.
I'm pretty sure that's like, no, I'm thinking Bird Box.
But okay, that's the next apocalypse on our list. Alien apocalypse. Alien apocalypse. How do you think that one's gonna go? I think that, like, if aliens came here, we could put up a decent fight. We're not just gonna roll over and die. We actually have some pretty cool tech that I feel like would be fairly functional. I don't know if we'd be really able to take it on. More likely than not, we would lose the fight. But alien apocalypse? Who's to say? Are we food? Are we friend? Like, how does that all go? Spider zombie, you'd be fucking dead. Dude, you take the fun out of the zombie apocalypse? It's an apocalypse.
It's not supposed to be fun.
It's not about fun.
Listen, I know there's video games revolving around it and shit, but geez, that ain't gonna be fun at all.
Yeah, apocalypses? I can't see that being very fun.
Well, I think you're gonna have fun, you're gonna die real fast.
Yeah, if you're taking a zombie apocalypse as LOL.
Equivalent of someone joining the military because they like to play COD.
Yeah, that is truly the equivalent of I like Call of Duty. Let me join the army. Like, I'm thinking realistically, and if aliens look like the quarantined, you turn yourself into a slave. I mean, that's assuming they don't use you as a power source. Or that's assuming they don't need your body parts. That's assuming that you don't get turned into an experiment. Or any number of other possibilities. Maybe they just treat us like prey. If we get Quiet Place like zombies, I mean, or aliens, then, you know, who's to say you won't have to change your whole way of life? Maybe it'll be Quarians. Maybe we'll roll the dice and get lucky. Maybe we won't, and we'll go ahead and get ourselves some aliens being like, hey, this the new Tachanka. Prepare to get quadded.
You say that. You know how many people will be like, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm sure, but like, Tali needs my body parts, I'm giving it. You would take yourself out so don't live while begging for help. Yeah, I wouldn't be like, I'm not so bothered about the whole begging for help, but like, definitely just wouldn't want to survive in those kind of situations. We all think we're going to be the person who survives that thing and is gonna have fun doing it. But like,
No, we are not commanders.
we are soft.
We are
we are so used to having the internet as a resource. We're so used to having common stuff like electricity. Think about not being able to use your microwave. Just think about that single instance as a good example of life. Dude, Rex is a better politician than most human politicians.
I correct say. He might have been a big meathead. He was a smart meathead.
So many fucking warpers. I hate this.
That'll always be.
Also, that's so weird. I hate the fact that warpers can summon enemies. That's wild. Yeah.
What did it summon?
It's for the first warper that summoned something at me, summoned blood spiders, and then this other one summoned blood sharks. You know those little.
It has to be because you're a hardcore.
You know those little
'Cause
warp
that's-
bubbles?
Yeah.
When they shoot them, they can use them to summon.
It has to be because you're a hardcore.
Maybe.
I've never fucking seen that in my
The
life.
fact that aliens would be able to travel far enough away that they can't be detected by the Hubble means that they probably have a cannon that can wipe all life. It's funny because, like, I feel like our chances of getting taken out by aliens are fairly slim in comparison to our...
We would look like babies.
In comparison to, like, us being taken out by, like, a fucking neutron star flash or something. A quasar beam that nobody even saw coming. Like, we would just be out there enjoying our life, and suddenly quasar. It would just wipe out our entire solar system in the blink of an eye, and nobody would know what they're doing. I mean, hell, there could be a quasar heading towards us right now. And, like, I'll be mid-sentence, and then suddenly... That's it. We have more chances to be taken out by ourselves. That's true. According to scientists, when they ran a lot of the simulations for alien species and what the common denominator of why they felt like none of it like kept existing,
Welcome aboard.
every
Captain.
single civilization that they simulated was taken out due to total climate collapse. Every single one of them died due to a climate collapse. So, you know, we're well on our way to doing the exact thing that the computer model says we're going to do. Grognak in the dwarf style. Subnautica, but in real life you'd be tempted to offer yourself, but try and hopefully won't be alone. If suddenly everything flooded, which is another possibility, like, we tend to think of nuclear apocalypse as, you know, apocalypse by fire. But an apocalypse by water would be very difficult. I don't know if I'd want to be functional in a water world situation. Feel like it'd be difficult. Alright, let me... Indoor grow beds need titanium. In your opinion, what's the best way to die? Oh, there's a real...
Something that is instant.
I would say either something that's instant or freezing.
That's slow and painful.
No, not to, yeah, to a certain extent, but then you go numb. And then there is no anything. Once you go numb, that's it. Old and sleeping. That I didn't even consider that. I was thinking more gruesome, but yeah, old and sleeping, 100% the best way to go. Old age, in my opinion. Yeah, I think you guys are right. I'm sitting over here thinking of the most gruesome ways.
Old age like that just because the consistent health problems in my family. I've seen what dying of old age is like in my family. It's not nice.
Alright, we're gonna build... We have to think about a modification station. So... Computer chip, titanium, diamond, and lead. Let's start working on that again. As always, constantly making computer chips. That's the wrong one, this one. table coral. I think we have 2 somewhere, don't we? No? Whoa. Next thing he says, getting shot. Death by Snoo Snoo is a close second.
No, that's a crushed pelvis. You're gonna suffer for the rest of your life. Well, if you're dying, it's gonna be a painful death.
Yeah, it'll be a painful death because
You're
you'll
really
just...
gonna end up probably bleeding to death eternally.
Or you get the crushed pelvis and then they finish up and you're stuck there with an infection that will probably claim your life. Or if it's not that, it'd be instant, like getting shot in the head or dying. Falling from a high place, splatting on the ground. That's not necessarily instant. This is what people want to talk about sometimes, I guess. Like, this is... It's how it is. It's not the first time my chat has decided to go on a tirade about things like this. Okay. As long as it isn't painful, it takes an infection a week to kill you. Your immune system can kill you in a matter of minutes. Yeah, that's true. A big response can just take you out. You said in a few? Okay. Alright, guys. I think we're gonna call it for today here. Not because of the conversation or anything, but because Luft is gonna be starting her stream here soon. So, anyway, for those of you guys who are new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow. All that good stuff helps the channel grow. Come on back. I know we're having a weird-ass conversation, but feel free to come on back tomorrow. We'll be also having a weird-ass conversation, I'm sure. It's just the nature of the game. Yeah. Like, sub, share, follow, all the good stuff as the channel grow. You know, I don't really have anything here else for you guys. You guys do a cool thing. For those of you guys who are on Twitch, stand on by. Can't even talk about dying these days. Look what you posted in Discord. I saw the thing that you had posted. I did. Toodle fucking Lou. Man, I struck a chord with everybody. But yeah, if you're on Twitch, stand on by. We're gonna go send you guys somewhere. If you're on YouTube, you know, I don't know what to fucking tell you. But yeah, I'm gonna send you guys over to Luft if you guys really want to continue the conversation. Then we can do that. Yeah, I'll send you over there. So chill on by, my guy. What do you mean no channel found? Oh, right, that. Alright, I'm gonna send you guys over there. Anyway, you guys have a good night. You'll be over on her stream if you chill around. Until I see you all again, stay cool, stay safe, and most of all, stay golden.